Hi, everybody.
Hey friends, how are you all tonight?
We got Thomas in tonight and Katie. Yes, happy holidays, everybody. I am so excited for the holidays. It's been so fun with all the littles. Very cool.
Yeah, having
Yeah,
little kids makes this whole Christmas season just so much more magical again.
yeah, absolutely. It really
Mhm,
does.
mhm.
We're now at the point too where the anticipation even has been very fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
understand that completely.
Yeah. So actually, topic today is a little holiday themed even. Alyssa and I were just chatting about last night. I had seen a play, The Christmas Carol. And as I was sitting there watching it, I had never made the connection that it can very much be related to like parallel universes of self as I've been kind of revisiting that book, and that's been kind of a theme for me lately. The sitting there in the audience watching it go on was very cool. Oh, we've got Amelia joining us tonight too. Good evening.
Hi.
And Kathy. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I was able to see the play with my mom and my brother. We do that for Christmas as a little time together, which is really nice. I always like that over gifts is quality time, something
hmm
fun.
hmm
Evening, Thomas. Good to see ya. It was so nice having Katie and Tom on last week talking about the thing with Christy. It was really nice
Yeah,
to
that was really
hear
fun
their
to listen.
experience. Yeah, very fun. Love
Hmm
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, when you started telling me about the Christmas Carol and thinking about the different, the ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future, um, and you put those correlations together, I was thinking, how neat is it once you start switching your perspective to this way to thinking and this way that you can create your own reality? So many other stories and other like regular mundane things start to have those connotations to it. You really start to see it everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I hadn't made the connection in that play before last night, and just sitting there kind of watching it, it just clicked. And as I was sitting, thinking about the fact that we were all meeting here today as well, I was like,
Yeah.
gosh, what a wonderful thing to bring to everybody and have a new perspective for that story. It's a story that isn't normally my favorite either, but having that connotation to it really helped. I think look at it in a new light.
Yeah, it's a heavy story and you can bring a lightness to it there.
Yeah. This is Melissa.
I
She
was
said
gonna
that
say,
her name's not popping up today.
wondering. Hi, Melissa. It's
Yes.
good to see you.
Good to see that Alyssa is feeling better, definitely.
Self Care Sunday too. I love that you always bring that up and remind us of that.
Yeah, it is. It's such a great self-care for me always to just to have this connection with everybody and to take time for ourselves and be able to connect with the home office, as Thomas would say.
Absolutely. And Melissa, you're a good reminder of that at all times. I love
Yes, yes,
it.
definitely.
Yeah, so you were telling me about your experience with the Christmas Carol last night, and I had this kind of a similar thing that I felt was going through my head this weekend. And I just find that it's interesting that our two ideas, we're two different people that come together once a month here with two different brains, two different ideas, two different totally lives, and then we come together and the two different things that we bring separately, they always kind of meld together in a way. So on Friday night, I did something a little different than what I normally do, I pulled a few tarot cards as like a collective reading. I suppose I did it that way because I didn't really have like something specific I wanted to ask for myself. So I felt the desire to ask a question, but didn't know what to ask. So I wanted to ask something collectively. First card that I pulled was the Ten of Pentacles. Second was the Ten of Swords. Third was the Fool. First thoughts were that these are three really, really heavy, very extreme cards. But if you look at them, you have two tens, and then you have the Fool, which is number 0. We have the tens of pentacles in the suit of earth, of material, of this life that we're in, right? Then we have the 10 of swords, the 10 of air, of ideas, of what is up here and what is always shifting and what can be. So we have what is and what could be. And that very much relates to your Christmas Carol story, Kristin, of what is and the trajectory that we're on, but what we could change that to be. The Fool card, a lot of these blockages, they are often within our own heads. Not always. There's circumstances and things that can be otherwise, but the blockages are usually in our head. And with this card being a 0 and the Fool, I think of like just entering a whole new world where there's so many where you're almost like the Fool because there's so much unexplored territory and so much that you just don't know and haven't experienced yet. And it's like a whole new world opens up to you. So I have been personally just kind of contemplating the like feeling of stuckness and how to contemplate that and work that. And then it kind of came into this collective reading, and I've been working with that this weekend. And then this afternoon, you and I touched base, Kristin, and the two just seemed to just come together. And wow, I mean, it just works. It always works that way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the collection of those cards together, and especially in this time where we're nearing New Year's and New Year's resolutions, we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde as well. It gives me such a connotation of endings and beginnings, but the new start being the Fool card, you're at the very beginning at that point, and you need to start with ideas before you can actually make moves. And, as I was sitting and watching the Christmas Carol, and they're going through the ghost of Christmas future, and Ebenezer Scrooge is seeing his tombstone, and they're at the funeral of Tiny Tim, and he's standing there asking the ghost, is this actually what is to be? And the ghost not actually giving him an answer, and him going back to his real life to conduct himself differently this time around just gave me such a sense of, we do create our own reality, and we hear these stories that even if we don't make those connections, it's really the bottom line in those. And we're in this time right now where it's a lot of change. And Alyssa and I had said too that a theme that is kind of coming up for both of us currently is be okay with changing your mind. And I think that a common thing that I'm telling people currently is that as you're walking in these next 2 weeks, to be okay with not necessarily going with the resolutions that you are coming up with now, because by the time we actually reach the first, you could have very different goals.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's good to point out too, that you can change your mind, you can change things. Actually, another little just synchronicity and correlation here. The intention on meditative astrology this week is about changing your perception and changing your mind. That was all taken care of before we came here and started talking about all of this. Yeah, there's definitely this astrological period of changing. So Mercury retrograde, literally symbolically stopping and changing direction. The solstice, Thursday is the winter solstice, 0 degrees of Capricorn. That's a huge turning point in the astrological calendar. It's a turning point in the light and dark play that we have around us. Jupiter is going to change direct as well. So we have all of these big shifting of directions, and it's a big shift and a big change. And when I keep coming back to that word shift, it feels like that reality creation shift where you can just like in the Christmas Carol, you can change the trajectory and what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I think with that too, us coming up to the solstice, the following day on the 22nd is the actual Mercury Cazimi, where we're reaching the halfway point of this retrograde as well.
Yep.
And the two together, definitely gives an energy to me of just kind of being at that culmination point of ready for change too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, well, and then right after that, Mercury will come into contact with Mars too. So if you need the drive and ambition to go forward with it, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Great point. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm going to catch up with some of these comments because we got quite a few in through here. Melissa had a play date with the puppy. Yeah. So cute.
Beautiful dog. Solar flares, lots of energy for lots of people there, huh?
Yeah, lots of solar flares lately.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm.
Yeah, Katie's solar flares kicking her butt too.
It's a lot of energy being thrown at you at one time, so it can be very wonky. It really can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah.
Glad to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tom says Muppet Christmas is
one of his favorites. Yeah, Muppet
Christmas Carol. Yeah, I do love the Muppet version.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny, hanging out with the ghost of Christmas present as much as possible will make much more pleasant time with the ghosts of Christmas future. Yes, 100%.
What a nice statement.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
And staying present too around the Christmas season when you are with, possibly with lots of family and, just lots of, there's just a lot sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be very fast moving. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Prayers to you, Thomas.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. We'll keep you in the meditation, send you some good energy. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be good days to set intentions. However, like Alyssa and I said, I think that with Mercury retrograde, be open to change. I guess.
Allow yourself some room for flexibility. So, like if you come up with things, I'm thinking like rough sketches, rough ideas, like that type of thing, or just be okay if it's not totally set in stone.
Yeah.
But I really think this Mercury retrograde is so there's so much potential behind this one. There's a lot of potential behind this one.
Yeah, with it being an interesting placement, starting in Capricorn, moving back into Sagittarius, and then back into Capricorn, it's such an energy shift and flow through its processed this time around that I feel like being open just in general, without even considering all of the things that you normally consider in a retrograde, make it a little extra.
And it kind of feels like there's so much like motivation and like will and desire behind it to move forward that it's almost hard to tell people not to do anything during this Mercury retrograde, because we're going to have a lot of people going stir crazy, I think, during that with this one. Yeah. But yes.
Oh, hi, Pam. Glad you're here.
Absolutely.
Yes, lots of good energy to Thomas.
Everybody take care of yourself, huh? Especially this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely more adaptability. That's a great term. Yeah,
that's a great word.
Yep. I don't know that I've seen Spirited.
I have not, but there's nothing like a good Christmas movie to lift your spirits, and
Yeah, absolutely.
you know,
And I love Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds for that matter too.
even watching Frosty the Snowman with my children is just it's great.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a one the other day, but I can't remember the name of it. It was a new one with Eddie Murphy.
Nice.
Yeah, Solstice Vision Board. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to think of the solstice as my turning point for the new year. It's only a few days
Mhm.
off of our actual New Year day, you know, within our calendar. But as somebody that follows the astrological wheel, I see that as the new starting and new beginning. So I mean, a vision board, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Reality.
I tend to do mine at the April. The Aries ingress is
Mhm.
my normal, but when listening to the Vision Board podcast the other day and talking about doing it at, 4 times a year with the season changes, I think that that's really a great practice as well.
Yeah, I see it as I guess maybe I see it as the the beginning of the beginning. So I see it as
Mm.
like the starting of the preparation for what you're going to create. So it's like the very beginning steps. But
Yeah, yeah,
mhm,
definitely. Need
mhm,
the ideas first, right?
yep.
Yeah. I definitely think that there can be some potential for reality shifting
Mhm,
through these next couple of weeks. It's a powerful time with it being the solstice and us going into a new year, a new calendar year. Um, I think that the motivation of people during this time is high, and in a time of morale for the majority of people, it is definitely a good time to try shifting realities if you're looking for changes.
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Oh, wonderful.
love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of energy, but moving forward. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like it's a good movie. We should check that one out
Cool. Fun
on
Christmas
Apple
days.
TV.
Put that on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Oh, yep. Candy Cane Lane. That was it. Yep, that was the one that
Oh,
I watched with my kids the other day. It was pretty good.
fun.
Yeah, Aries rising. So definitely with you having a natural wheel, I guess you could say. Definitely equinox vision boards. Mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, new beginnings. Oh, I think I've seen Best of Me. I'm not sure. It sounds familiar.
Hmm.
Yep, ready for a shift.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good to have you here, Danny.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Awesome. Well, that's the end of our comments. Did you have anything else, or would you like to get into the meditation?
No, I think we are all geared up for shifting realities and shifting perspectives here. I think that's great. Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds good. I will start us off then. Okay, I'm going to start off with a couple of deep breaths to just get us in to this meditation. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time to join us, whether you're here with us now or listening to this recording in the future. This time that we have all of our connected energies together really help benefit not only ourselves, everybody involved, but the world in general, as we're raising the vibrations of one another and everyone around us. First, taking the focus to ourselves. Noticing if our bodies or minds need any attention, a little extra support this week. Sending love and light to those places that need support. As the light fills the spot in our bodies that we are sending our energy to, we watch it spread till it reaches all the way down to our toes, out to our fingertips, creating a warm white light throughout our whole bodies. This connection that we keep to ourselves connects us to a higher power, the all that is, and to just the energy of love. As you fill your body with this light, you can feel the warmth of this power. Healing ourselves is always the first step in moving on to helping others. As we use this energy to regain our fullness. Creating a powerful, powerful energy from within. The light and love that we have created within ourselves will stay with us through the week, through the month, through the year. We will remember to continue to tend to it when it is needed. The warmth of this love will stay with us. And as we are able to hold it within ourselves, we are able to share this life with others and help them grow their own light within their own bodies. Now that we have focused on this light within our own selves, we can focus on people within our lives that we know need extra strength. Within this group, within people that we connect with daily or weekly. Thinking of them now. Thomas, sending this light to your heart right now. Alyssa, full health to your family. And any other people in our group who we know need a little extra light from this beautiful one we have created within us. The light that we have sent to them helps their light burn so much brighter, filling their bodies with a beautiful white light, so then they are able to pass their light to people that need it as well. Healing souls and bodies, one person at a time. Always keeping enough that we do not drain ourselves. Continuing to watch our light grow and continuing to help aid them grow their light. This circle of shared energy, lifting our whole group. As we've healed and moved into this energy of higher power, we give ourselves the opportunity of moving towards our individual highest timeline. Each of us moving to our highest potential. creating situations in our lives that benefit us greatly. Creating all this from our power within. This energy that we hold, we always have and always will have. So any moments that may feel heavy, we think back to this and the feeling of this light and know our ability to create a reality of our highest timeline. Happily able to support one another in that pursuit.
As we move along together in the pursuit of our highest timeline and achieving the highest possible energy level that we have, everybody within this group walks along this path together, all starting out on a new adventure from different starting points, but meeting together at the start. Here, we all meet together at the starting line of high positive energy. We come together from different paths, different walks of life, different countries around the globe. We all come together with one collective group intention. Raising the energy and vibration of ourselves, of others, and of this beautiful earth that we all inhabit. And as we come together, realizing our full potential, aligning our paths, seeing things more clearly, finding support in ways that we never ever imagined. Here we come together at the starting line of a brand new journey, a reality that we are creating, individual to each and every one of us, but still with that collective intention of raising the energy, raising the vibration, finding our highest timeline, doing all this work and putting in all that effort while still finding a way to enjoy the journey and moving forward from the starting line. We all move forward confidently with that support, with that energy, moving forward into uncharted territory, moving forward into new abundances and knowledge, new information, new perspectives and sights. a new starting point, just like the Fool card. Perhaps it makes you feel a little naive. Perhaps it feels like you now feel as if you know so much less information because you realize there is just so much more to know and so much more to experience. But we all start down that path with the tools that we need right here within our own being. You have all that you need, and anything that you are lacking will come to you in the manner that it is meant to. As you move along down this path of maintaining your highest vibration, using your own spiritual tools, making connections with like-minded souls and like-minded individuals, only allowing things to penetrate your energy, to penetrate your aura that will serve your highest good. This group brings so much confidence to the journey. The support, the realization that we can create our own reality and that we can change the future. Anything that comes after this very moment is a page in the story that has not yet been written. If it hasn't been written yet, why can't you change it? Let's think about our own next page in our own journey. Think about what is about to be written. What is the next word, the next sentence, the next paragraph, or even the chapter going to look like? You're the author, you have the pen in your hand, and the universe has your back. And as we think about those words, as we think about what comes next in our journey, we feel more and more energy accumulating within our body, within our heart, and within our soul that helps cultivate the energy needed for what comes next. The more that you come back to this space of high vibration, the more often that you try to come to a place of quietness and stillness, the more your energy builds. the higher your vibration raises, lifting you up closer and closer to the next level of your own personal reality. So we contemplate our next steps as we think about the reality that we are creating, and we think about the abundance of energy that we hold within our own being. How could you not be energized? How could you not feel motivated to move forward? Energy swells within your being, motivating you and encouraging you and almost pushing you towards that next step. The energies that surround us and the message that is coming through is that shifts are happening, shifts are occurring. Changes very well could be up ahead. But you have everything that you need, and that which does not serve your highest good will drift away. You will use those tools. You will use the resources at hand that come to you. Using your mind, using your thoughts, your ideas, and your perception, using your own energy. You bring forward the future that you want and turn it into the present, into the reality. And just as when we raise our own vibration, it helps raise the vibration, collective energy of the world, so does too when we stay on our highest timeline and create our highest reality and live, not only talk about, but live and be our highest reality. So too raises, even if just in the smallest amount, the collective reality and the collective journey. And now, as we come together at that starting line, energized, ready for the journey, ready for whatever that next step is, energy building within your being, swelling so much that that energy starts to radiate beyond your physical body. And let's come together in a circle, as Thomas often brings us together. Standing there in the circle, looking around, seeing all of this support that you have from so many different sources. And as we come together with all of this different support, let's bring the one that brings us together. Let's bring Thomas into the middle of this circle. And our love and support shines down on Thomas. Our love and our appreciation, our gratitude, our friendship extends out to him. Providing love, support, healing. Thank you, not only Thomas, thank you, Kristin, and thank you, every one of you in this group that is a part of the unwavering support, the unwavering love, the unwavering abundance of energy that this group brings, whether it's in the present moment or in the future. The effect is still the same, and that is just amazing. So I think I'd like to end this meditation on the note of a virtual hug. So see yourself turning to the person next to you in this circle, extending your arms out, giving them a hug, feeling their love and support and embrace. And as you let go and smile, you turn to your left, to your right, and you embrace this individual with love and support and endless gratitude. Lastly, each and every one of us give Thomas a big ol' hug. And as you release that embrace, you smile with gratitude. And now, not only are you energized and ready and motivated within this meditation, but you carry that on with you in the next moments, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Alyssa. That was so wonderful.
That was a really nice meditation all the way around. I liked
that
it.
Was. Many, many, many hugs to you, Tommy.
Yes. And I sincerely hope you can feel those hugs, Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah, may you take all of that energy and have a wonderful week.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing better than a good hug.
Absolutely.
Really, I mean, really, can anybody disagree with that?
Yeah, and when you said something about the confidence of being within this group, I mean, I got goosebumps. You're so right. I mean, just having this wonderful group of people really, really helps, the
Yeah,
walks of life.
really does. I mean, reaching out within the group here on Sundays. I have several people that I've reached out to personally for different things, whatever,
Hmm.
lots of different things. Yeah, it's just great. I love it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mm,
Many blessings to you, Sarah.
blessings and love all the way around.
Oh, hi, Tabitha.
Big
Big
hug.
hugs.
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad,
Thank you,
Thomas. I
Thomas.
hope you felt all of the love.
Love, love, love.
Mhm.
That's 4 hugs from Katie.
Yeah. Mm. All right, everyone.
For
Well,
all of you after that.
yes, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful week. And here's to our highest timelines.
Yeah. Have a great week. Happy solstice. Happy
Yes, happy
holidays.
solstice.
Happy
Yep.
holidays all the way around to whatever you do or do not celebrate.
And we will see you in the new year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Tom.
Good
Bye bye.
night, everybody.